Oh, hey there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpiopriestess. If you would like a personal reading, a cord cutting, a breakup coaching session, why, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. If you would like to enter to win a half-hour FaceTime reading, which will be drawn on the 31st, I cannot believe it's this week, then go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. Blessing. I will be drawing a half-hour FaceTime over on TikTok as well at Scorpiopriestess 222. So let's get into it, and let's see what we can expect here for the next 24 to 48 hours, Scorpio. The overall energy: protection. Protect your energy and guard yourself against the people and things that drain you. Security, guard, and vulnerable. The divine asking you to protect yourself from somebody who drains you emotionally, drains you physically. Some of you may be involved with someone that every time you make love to them or you spend time with them, you're feeling really tired. I've told you all that happened to me one time in my life that I was very aware of it. Other times it was subtle, but I was with somebody a very short, I guess you could call it fling, a very short 6-month fling. And every time we spent time together or every time we were intimate, I felt shaky. I felt tired. I felt really off the next day. I really felt like dread in my belly, and it really occurred to me, or I had a download, I can't quite remember which one it was, that they were an energy vampire. So if you are dealing with somebody here, Scorp, that drains you, that makes you feel sad and tired and constantly questioning your self-worth, and you just don't feel good after spending time with them, understand you're being called here to really protect your energy. Moving back and forth through time, unsure, maybe undecided, let go of the past to see the future. An uncomfortable, messy situation, complicated, caution, a sly approach is necessary. There seems to be somebody here in your energy that you go back and forth with, that you have been on and off with several times. You go back and forth in your mind about being with this person. What is protection, please? You are swinging back and forth, very undecided, being called now to let go of the past to see the future. And poor Luna, I have this oil that I absolutely love, but it's very fragrant. It smells really good, but it's strong, and it bothers her nose. Well, I had some on my hands and I started to pet her, and I didn't realize it got on her. Like, I must have transferred it, and so she was rolling around on the ground trying to get this off her, and now she won't come in the office because she thinks that I'm going to try to get her with something. She's so funny. Being in love, strong bond with partner, ready for love, family, ancestors, a sense of belonging, your social circle, moving ahead effortlessly, your life is settling down, bring grace and poise. Some of you have an ancestor around you, somebody that has passed over before maybe you were even born, or a grandparent watching over you, protecting you from this person. I clarified protection with love and family. Some of you, it's family. Some of you, it's a lover. Some of you have a family member that you may need to protect yourself from. I spoke about this yesterday in our book club meeting. I have to distance myself from my mom. I love her. I love her so much, but her energy is always so negative, and my mom comes from the generation where you gotta work, you work 24/7. If you take a break, you're lazy. If you don't like your job, that's life, and you put your head down and that's what you do. And it's not good for me. I have to distance myself from her. I see my mom every few weeks. It's a perfect balance. Some of you may have a family member that's draining you, Scorpio. And, you know, they don't do it on purpose most of the time. It's just who they are. You could have a friend that's trauma dumping on you. For others, this is a lover that you've been trying to move forward from. They may come in with a Hail Mary. They may come in at the last minute here, and the divine is asking you to protect yourself, guard yourself from this person. A sly approach is necessary. Some of you are dealing with a narcissist. Unfortunately, yeah, Two of Cups here. This person's curious about you. Some of you, this person had to spend time in jail. They did something. They had spent time in rehab. Maybe you are in recovery. Congratulations. This is definitely somebody that at one point you had a very happy, harmonious, equal give and take partnership with. But at this point, there's just delays, disappointment, lack of energy, lack of putting in any effort. You're both exhausted. You've both been exhausted from years of being on and off, back and forth. This person's watching you. There's significant information coming in from your angels, from your ancestors though, Scorp. Significant information coming to you now. A air sign could be important to you. Moving on over to money, it's wide open. The path before you is clear. Your desires and intentions are supported by the universe. It's open, baby. It's wide open, Scorpio. The path before you is clear. I claim, Spirit, lots of really good things getting ready to manifest in the spiral of manifestation, going out into the ethers. Some of you, you start to do really good, or you start to feel really confident about your job, about your career, about money, and then something happens here where you may have some blockages. You could be dealing with subconscious. Yeah, I felt this. Thank you, Spirit. Destructive feelings, risky behavior, dark energy, scorpionic energy here. But Scorp, there's something that starts to happen here where you get in this negative, destructive place, or you start having destructive feelings, and it's self-fulfilling prophecy. You start to feel like it's always something. I'm never gonna get ahead. It's you know, just something here seems to happen when it comes to your money and your career. Or you start acting in risky, dark energy. You start feeling like you start gossiping a lot. You start having a lot of drama at work. You start missing a lot of work. Maybe you're up and down with your money. You work really hard, then you fall off. There's something here happening like that. Let go of your inhibitions, wanting to stand out, and repressed desires. Some of you, there's a lot of things under the surface here. You're being guided to look below the surface and embrace your feelings. I'm telling you, some of you have subconscious blockages is the message I'm receiving. Some of you have some subconscious blockages that are slowing you down from manifesting the amount of money that the divine wants to bring to you. Tell me about this. Yeah, it's because of sadness, betrayal. You start to go back to someone here. You go back to someone from your past, or you're dealing with childhood trauma. You're being guided to escape your fear now. Get in a King of Wands energy where you are taking charge, making decisive decisions, where you are creative, where your sacral's open, you're really feeling confident, and get out of this destructive place. You are releasing this pain. You are trying to forgive and get out of this mind prison. You're back in a place where you're trying to be healthy. You may be doing things like journaling, going to sleep at a good time, etc. But I feel like you often fall off that path, and so the divine asking you to keep going, move forward with grace. If somebody is constantly coming back into your life in this dark energy and it's holding you back, or things start to fall apart, You may want to have a come to Jesus moment. You're being asked to return to your roots when it comes to your money and finances. A lot of air in this reading. You may have a lot of air signs around you, or you could have a lot of air in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Moving on over to love. One last move. You have come this far in your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Last step, almost there, close. Scorpio, for those that are moving forward from a toxic relationship, for those that are moving on from a liar, a cheater, someone in this dark, risky energy that makes you feel less than or makes you question your self-worth and sanity, those that have been working hard at moving forward, one last step, baby. You're almost there. You can see the finish line, Scorpio. You can see it. You're about 2 blocks from the finish line. Everybody's cheering for you. Everybody is there. You're going to run through and break through the finish line, and everybody's going to cheer, and the divine's going to give you some kind of reward here. You're almost there. Those that have been going through a extensive healing journey, those that have been going through an awakening because of a relationship ending, because of meeting a certain person, you're almost there. Those that want to meet a new lover or reconnect with a past lover, it could be very, very soon. You're almost there. Wherever you are here on this journey, there's one last move and you are going to be exactly where you want to be, depending on what you're working on doing. Not everybody is in a toxic relationship. Not everybody is involved with a person that is low vibrational. Some of you, maybe your relationship just got off course a little bit. Perhaps you all have been through something. Life is hard, and it's not easy to manage life challenges with another person. Tell me about what this last move is, please. I don't like it. Come on. I like it. I can be bad, but I am perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, you know, I love the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but something, come on. I have no idea. I think it might be Lady Gaga. I don't know why I keep getting these downloads. It's been really strange the last few weeks. I've been getting these song downloads. I'm not mad at it, but some of you may really like that song, but a lot of you, somebody is perfectly good at being bad. That's what I gather from that message from my guides. It looks to me like somebody ghosted you and you are working on your revenge life. You're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Things are going really well in your life. You've been strategizing. There's been no closure. There's been no communication between you and a lover. And one last move and you're finally going to be able to release this. One last move and you're finally going to be able to fully focus totally on you or meet a new lover. Spirit's asking you to not leave anything to chance. Be ready. I often advise readers to have a note, a text typed in your notes. So if this person messages you, you can easily respond. You don't have to think about it. Those that are trying to break away from someone that's not healthy for you, you may want to do that because it's very soon you're going to be tested here. How is the person on Scorpio's mind feeling today, please? They have mixed feelings. They're conflicted. They need to make a sacrifice. Something must be given up. This person is feeling a lot of nostalgia, looking over pictures, looking at old videos, looking at old text messages. They seem to want to make a fresh start. They've got to make a painful decision, or they made a painful decision to go back to someone they had children with, or to stay with someone because of obligations. They made some kind of sacrifice or will. This is someone who may make a sacrifice to be with you, or this is someone who has made a sacrifice to let you go. You will know where you sit in that. They may be getting ready to make some kind of sacrifices here. Maybe they have to move, relocate, change jobs. There's some decisions that need to be made. This person's very conflicted though. They're unsure, they're indecisive, and that's most likely one of their downfalls. They never make clear decisions. They're always wishy-washy. I close my eyes and speak to you in 100 silent ways, Scorpio. Spirit saying not the right time. They overthink. I'm driving myself crazy. Thoughts of you keep consuming me. I want my freedom to pursue my own happiness right now and practice forgiveness. The divine asking you to practice forgiveness, Scorpio. This person seems to really love you, but they're an overthinker and they like their freedom. They like being free. And perhaps this person told you they didn't want a relationship, but you were hoping they would change their mind. And we're all allowed to want what we want. We're all allowed to be who we want to be. I've been getting so much better at letting go, at actually living in detachment, where I accept who people are. I accept what they want. I don't try to change their mind about anything. I don't try to make them see me in the way I want them to see me. I've totally let go, and it's very freeing because that allows you to now be you too. I think you got to honor this person and what they want right now. That may be your only choice. And the moment you do that, energetically, they can feel it. They will play the victim once they know they're losing. They are turning others against you. And someone to learn to do a cord cutting ritual. Oh boy, Scorpio. The divine asking you to energetically cut the cord here from this person for a lot of you. If you need assistance, just reach out on my website. I do have cord cuttings as well as a at-home packet to do on your own. They could be trying to turn others against you. What I feel the most though is there's a third party involved that plays the victim the moment they know this person's starting to pull away or leave. They play the victim. They act like, you're gonna leave me here with all this, you're gonna leave me here with these kids, you're gonna do this to me after I did A, B, and C for you. They start playing the victim. For others, this person plays the victim. They make you feel bad for wanting to move on when ultimately they are the ones who have not treated you right, and you have every right. That's why I feel non-attachment is so important. When we start acknowledging that people are who they are, but we do not have to accept it and have it in our life, they can be who they are over there. And that's non-attachment. I'm not going to try to make you want me what I want. I'm going to accept what you want, but I don't have to allow you to treat me badly. I don't have to allow you to make me feel bad. If that's what you want, cool, bet, bye. Because I feel like a lot of you have been begging this person to see your worth, or begging them to want what you want. But the minute you try to stand in your power, they play the victim. Others, it's a third party playing the victim. It just depends on where you are here. What is this sacrifice, please? Some of you, this person's religious traditions are much different than yours. You could be from very different cultures, and they have to make a sacrifice because their family do not approve you all being together. Most of you, this person's in a relationship with someone else, or they are non-traditional. They have to make a sacrifice to let you go because they don't want to marry, they don't want to have children. There's something like this for some of you. They don't want the same things. So they either have to try to change what they want or let you go. So there's a sacrifice. Others, this person's in a relationship with a third party, and the painful decision has to be between you and this karmic. The problem is there's manipulation and there's lack of emotional control here between them and a karmic, or between them and you. Maybe you lose it easily. This person triggers you and you lose your mind, or you're constantly crying, or there's some kind of loss of emotional control. What are they going to do? They do love you, Scorpio. And I think this is just a matter of this person may not want the same things, or they have obligations somewhere else. No need to get in your ego and feel like this person didn't choose you. No need to fight. And when you start living in that non-attachment, detaching and not trying to force, you will find so much freedom. This person seems to want to come in and offer you something, but they're still juggling. They're still trying to balance their time, their energy, their effort. But they love you. They feel you give great advice. They feel that you are somebody who is a good friend, that you're mature. There seems to be another person, though, that they are actually in a relationship with now. Some of you are married to this person. You're in separation, and you know that they're living or seeing a third party, and a decision has to be made. This person is healing, and I like it. This person is actually healing, and they have faith. They do feel like perhaps you all will be able to make the sacrifices and choices needed to be together. They know they have got to become single. They have to be single. For others, this person likes being single. They've been against relationships, but the more they heal, the more they have come to Jesus moments, the more they're understanding that maybe they're just living on this principle of, no, I don't want a relationship. Nope, I don't want a relationship. And instead of allowing their heart to guide them, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Pisces. They feel you're really generous. There could be some money involved between the two of you. They could owe you some money. You all could have had investments together. You all could still have an investment together. They do want some kind of reunion. They may ask you to go out to a festival. They may invite you to a wedding. You may, to some kind of party. They want to come clean, turn over a new leaf. They feel like you've been so generous with your time, your energy, your effort, that they owe you. They could owe you money. I heard, I owe you. So there's something about owing you something, Scorpio. They feel like they owe you. Maybe a conversation. Maybe they owe you, a little bit of grace here. They owe you at least an explanation for some of you on why they ghosted, on why they have behaved this way. They seem to be confessing. They want to come clean. They want to turn over a new leaf. And so for some of you, maybe the time will be right here in the next few months. Right now, I do not think it's right. I think there's still a third party involved. The divine is asking you to practice forgiveness. In the next 8 weeks, there could be a lot of change. This person is going through a rejuvenation. They're going through healing, and you gotta let them do that. It's time for you to go through healing. It's time for you to take that one last step into the future. If they can catch up and match your vibration, great. If they can't, well, I'll see you next lifetime. This person could be going through a divorce or some legalities. You all may be fighting in court over child support, money that they owe you, something like this. And we do have Gemini season. Is today the 27th? Some of you could hear from this person today. 27th of June, all the way up into the 27th of July. The 19th could mean something to you. 27 could mean something to you. Someone's first name could start with an N, P. This will be a hard one. I think a lot of you are going to have this person show you, prove to you that they are finally ready to let go, that they're finally ready to actually make some real boss moves, opposed to this wishy-washy back and forth. I'm not sure what I want. I just know I don't want to lose you energy. I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed Tuesday ever. Today's going to be the best damn Tuesday. That's the best Tuesday I've ever had. Today is the best day we have ever had. Open up your arms. Universe, I am open to receive my blessings. Bring them to me. Love and light.